Hey, whippersnappers, it's Tortimer the Great. Welcome you back to another exciting episode of the Hexath'locke Season 4. Today we are in Pastoria City and we have a number of things to take care of here, so let's jump right into it. You'll notice on the sidebar there that we've got a new member of the team, so let's take a quick look at that. We are going to be taking on the gym today, as well as going through the Great Marsh, so that's kind of what we've got on our docket, and I figured since the gym is the water gym, we're going to be taking on Crasher Wake, I would level up Conquer. This is the only electric type Pokemon we've got, and I've never really used a Pachirisu seriously, so I figured why not? It's a Nuzlocke, that's kind of the point, let's do it up. So we caught this little guy over by Valley Windworks, if you guys will remember, and yeah, not a real great Pokemon yet. I mean, we're at level 30 and it's, you know, just nothing real special with its moveset, but yeah, whatever. It's got electric moves, and so I think it'll probably be useful to us at the gym today. To start, though, I figure we will head into the Great Marsh. There's actually, to start, a large number of, well, I don't want to oversell it, but there we have the possibility of catching a decent water type, I think, so this will be good. Since it's probably not going to be till the very end of the game when we're going to get Waterfall, Buddy may not be useful for a whole lot longer, and we did catch Quimby last episode, but we've already got several flying type Pokemon, so I don't know that I necessarily want to use Quimby as like my plan A. And I actually looked at that route and we could have gotten a Shellos there, so that's a bit disappointing, because Shellos would have been a Gen 4 Pokemon, which would have been cool. I talked last time how I prefer to use the Pokemon of the generation that I'm playing in, so, but yeah, that's fine. We can go into the Great Marsh here, and I don't believe there's any Gen 4 Pokemon in here, but I think we do have the chance of catching someone from the Meryl line, or somebody from the Wooper line, both of which would be very, very cool to have. So let's jump in here. Alright, so I believe that this thing has like different sectors and stuff. I honestly don't remember. I don't know if there's a difference. When I looked on the wiki and I was doing the walkthrough, there didn't appear to be any real difference. So we're just going to kind of jump in here. I guess we're just gonna jump in here, yeah, and just see what we get. You know, it's gotten. Oh, we're trapped in a bog. I thought the game was freezing there for a second. I'm like, oh no! Oh, and we've got a Wooper. All right, there we go. So this is our first encounter. Let's throw that Safari Ball. See if we can't. Wooper's watching carefully. The bait. I don't remember how this works. Okay, so let's throw the ball. Oop, not yet. No! Wooper fled! Darn it. Well, that was a waste of 500 bucks. Oh, Wooper, I want you so bad! Stupid Nuzlocke. Ugh, well, darn it. That is too bad. That is too bad. Let's see, while we're here, I guess, since we've paid to come in, if there's gonna be items in here, we might as well check that out. Continue on through here. Good dues. We do have one of those. Definitely don't need that, and well, but it doesn't matter if we get it or not. Our encounter is used up. Hopefully I won't accidentally catch something here as I'm trying to get away from encounters, but that's alright. Well, darn it. Darn it all. That stinks. That's what that is. Garbage. Oh, and a Meryl. Darn, either of those would have been really nice to have. Okay, well, let's see what any of these guys have. Quick, out in the sticks, to and fro, or quick. If you're thinking about going deep into the marsh, I recommend you take the Great Marsh Quick Trams. Alright. Found this during the Safari game. It's the Hidden Machine Defog, but no my Pokemon can learn it. You'd be doing me a favor if you took it. Awesome. Awesome. Alright. Glad I talked to her. Okay, well. There we go, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have to exit. Darn it, little Wooper, you couldn't have just gotten caught. that's disappointing. That's really disappointing. Okay, well, guess we're using Quimby for the time... Well, we're using Buddy for the time being. But, alright, so, as I said, this gym is the water gym, so let's put Deku up front, Conquer up front. Yeah. So I just switched Conquer out for Grunt for the moment, just because he's got a 4 times weakness. Would not have been useful at all to bring him. And yeah, let's see what this guy's got to say. The gym leader Crasher Wake is a master of water-type Pokemon. I'd say you've got the guts to try to face down water types with fire or ground-type Pokemon. That or part, I'll leave up to you. Go and have some good battles. Alrighty, so we've got a little puzzle thing going on here. Let's battle this guy. See, I think most of our guys were close to level 29, so I just decided to get everybody up to level 30. It was a nice even number. Let's see what levels we're looking at here. 26. So, yeah, for trainers, that's probably about right. That'll probably put us at the perfect level for the gym leader. So that'll work out very nicely. Trainer, I'm a kid in a tube. So that lowers water even more. There we go. The mastery over the incredible power of water. You won't win. Alright, Fisherman, man. Let's see what he got. Barbroach, which I believe is water ground, isn't it? Well, either way, he's dead. Whatever he was. Alright, let's switch. Whoop. You guys haven't seen Conquer at all, so excuse me, let's switch Conquer. This water to go up a bit. Let's see, that should probably... Okay, that lets us go through here and up here. I've traveled all over the whole globe while raising Pokemon. This is the gym I've chosen. You'll find it a handful for sure. Alrighty, sir. Let's see, Damon, he's got a Wingull. Perfect, so we've got Conquer here. Probably should have tried Discharge. Well, either way, 4 times effective. That works. That works. Got to send in Wingull. No, we'll stay in. Why not? Alright, there we go. Spark. So definitely not the greatest Pokemon ever. But in a water gym, you don't necessarily have to be the greatest water Pokemon ever in order to be effective. So I think that... Oop, and Conquer does have pickup, so it looks like he just found himself an item, so that works out very nicely. We'll grab that from him after this battle. So this is actually... Well, we'll just do Discharge. Azuril's not actually a water-type Pokemon. But we did get the Paralysis. Awesome. Let's throw the Swift up. Go ahead and kill it there. Awesome, awesome. Got to send in Meryl. We'll stay in. Charm lowered our attack. I know because I have it too, so we'll throw Discharge up, which is special. Beautiful. Oh boy, Conquer. But yeah, this is the fun of a Nuzlocke, getting to use these Pokemon where you were just like, nah, I don't know that I would ever use that. Let's take this full heal. Alright, alright. Landed the most fish Pokemon in the world. I'm next. Really? That's kind of an impressive feat, I suppose. If you could prove it. Alright, go for the Spark. Yeah, one-shot that Goldeen. There we go. Barbroach. So, I've got a kind of an important question for you guys, and I don't want anybody to take this... Oh, right. Forgot. Ground type. I don't want anybody to take this the wrong way. Because I don't want you guys to feel like the support that I do get on stuff is not enough. Because it is. It definitely is. But... So let me get Conquer out. I've noticed a sharp decrease in viewership on the Hexath'locke over the course of this season. Used to be one of my highest viewed series. It's my main series. It's the one I hear from people the most about. In the sense that people are, when it's not here, are like, where's the Hexath'locke? I mean, you guys seem to like the Hexath'locke, but I have noticed a pretty sharp decrease in viewership lately. And so I wanted to kind of talk to you guys and just see, and obviously if you're watching, you probably can't really answer this, but I mean, I know school started up again in September, so that's probably, you know, why, but, you know, we're getting lower views than we were getting, you know, others. I mean, every season of my stuff, I mean, is typically running during, you know, school time. I'm not usually, you know, most of my stuff doesn't run in the summer. That's kind of my slow period too. So I don't know. It just I wanted to kind of ask you guys if there's you know, and again, if you're watching, I don't know if you can answer, but if you have any reasoning for me as to why interest may be falling off, or I don't know, and I don't want to make too much of it because, you know, I know school's back, and I've never really been like the kind of person who's like totally, you know, everything I'm doing is based on views and things like that, because it's never really been the case. But I just, you know, I noticed that, and given that it was like Hexath'locke, most of my other series I haven't really worried about it because they're kind of my auxiliary series. I do those mostly for fun or whatever. I'm not too worried about it in the long term, but given that the Hexath'locke is kind of my main series, I just wanted to kind of raise that question and say, you know, is there something I could be doing, or I don't know. Huh, okay. So yeah, I don't really want to have to talk about that a whole lot more, because I don't really have much to say, I guess. But if you guys have you know, some potential information to shed on that as to why you might think things might be falling off a little bit, just let me know, I guess. Because I do this for you guys, and so if there's something that I'm doing that you guys are no longer enjoying, or something like that, I would, let's save real quick just in case. Yeah, so just let me know. I mean, I don't want to make a big deal about it, but would love to know if there is things, or if it's just, you know, sorry, school's going on, real busy, don't have time to really get to things. That's fine. You know, I totally get that. Real life comes first. But if there's something I'm doing wrong, I would just like to know that. So here we go, Crasher Wake. We're going to get badge number 4. Oh, and he leads off with Gyarados, huh? Okay. Alright, you right. Let's bring Conquer out. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Conquer's faster. Nice. Doesn't one-shot, even though it's 4 times effective. It's a little disappointing. Let's go for the Super Potion. Beautiful. Alright, Gyarados is down. Conquer's gaining experience, but sending Quagsire. We do have to switch for Quagsire. Deku. There we go, buddy. Alright, and I guess for the sake of healing, let's go for the Mega Drain. Ooh, crit. Alrighty. Deku grew to level 31. Wake's about to send in Floatzel. I should be able to handle Floatzel with Deku. That'll be fine. Let's, I guess, go for the Mega Drain again. Ooh! That was not good. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Let's bring Buddy in. Ooh. Thank the Lord for high defenses. Alright. Ooh. Oh, it was a crit. I was gonna say, Buddy! Oh, there we go. Deal back our own crit. Attaboy, Buddy. Doing work. And there we go. Gem number 4. That was not too bad. That's one thing. I mean, I know we talked about this maybe in last episode, but just the trainer team building is just not real good in some of these you know, main series games. It's just kind of like, you know, he's a water type trainer, which obviously water is weak to electric and flying, or grass, electric and grass. But like, there are ways to build teams. One, he's a gym leader. He should have a full team. I mean, he can have a full lower level team because of where we're at in the game, but he should have a full team. And then he had, you know, 2 of his 3 Pokemon were 4 times weak to their main weakness, and the other one was, you know, was just water type. So it's not like they were like attempting to, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like that should have been more of a challenge. Should have been more of a challenge. We shouldn't be, you know, that shouldn't have been so easy to get. But we do have Fenn Badge. We are officially halfway through Season 4 of the Hexath'locke, which is crazy. So that is very exciting. Alright, so, we have got, let's see what this galactic guy has got going on. Ha ha ha! The package finally came from the Veilstone warehouse, so now it's my job to deliver this to the lake. This is an important mission, no failure allowed, no making boo-boos like wandering off into the Great Marsh. You were eavesdropping, I was just talking loudly to myself. If it wasn't in a hurry, I'd pulverize you with my Pokemon, but I've got to get my way to the lake ASAP, you're looking out! Okay, well that's... Okay, well let's... let's follow him. I'm actually gonna switch these guys. I actually, as I was grinding Darla, she attempted to evolve into a Crobat, but I stopped it because I wanted you guys to see it. So let's put her up front. God, persistent pest! If our plans works, our boss's dream comes closer to fruition. Our boss's ideal world is going to be created. So I'm not going to waste my time with a nobody like you. I'm telling you now, don't come chasing after me. Oh gosh. Whoops! I'm not always going to follow you every time we meet. So how's it going, Tortimer? Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? I'll test you and your Pokemon out to see how buff and tough you are. Oh, okay, well, I'm trying to, you know, take care of bad guys here. Lewis, or Barry, or whatever it is we call you. Go for a wing attack, I guess? One shot, alright. Sinnoh Weasel. Yeah, let's get Darla going. I wanted her to... She was the last one that I was grinding up, and she started evolving at level 30. So it was oh good, fighting type. Perfect. Oh, come on, super effective one, can't even kill it. So yeah, I figured, well, I'll just pause it and the next level she goes up, we'll get it. But I want to make sure we get that in this episode, so if I've got to do it, I probably won't do any grinding after next episode, but if I for some reason did have to, I could potentially, I can do that without having to worry about you guys missing an evolution, is my point. But yeah, Darla seems to be able to sweep through this team without much problem. So there we go, level 31. We'll have a Crobat here in a minute. What just happened? What? Darla's evolving. Boom! Our first Hexath'locke Crobat. Whew. Yeah, maybe you should do a bit tougher than last time. That even shocked me a bit. So yeah, I got beat because I was clueless. So hey, what was that Team Galactic guy all freaking out about? I don't know what he's up to, but you should chase him down. I'm trying, dude. You stopped me and made me Pokemon battle. If you're not a Pokemon and you run like that, you're a bad guy. Alright, Tortimer, next time I'm not holding back. Alright, so yeah, I think we've had Zubats in... Well, we definitely had one Season 1, Drusilla, and she died. She was one of our first deaths, actually, I think, in the Hexath'locke. You guys get to look at the sidebar there, so you could tell me, but I think she was the first death in the Hexath'locke, so kind of nice to, in honor of her, finally get to a Crobat. Got Darla here. Take a quick look. Happily eats anything. Great attack. Amazing speed. Man. Alright, well that is awesome. Crobat is one of my favorite Pokemon. We may or may not be getting a Crobat soon in Pixelmon as well. I've got one of them picked out for my team there. So let's see Darla in action. The wing attack there. Boom! Alright, Crobat's amazing. I love Crobat. Alright, so let's see, everybody's at level... Let's get Goliath up here just to kind of spread out the experience now that Darla has evolved. Yeah, so wait, where did this guy... Oh, he was heading towards the lake, right? Oh, here he is. Hello! We need the energy from the Valley Windworks to make this. It would make a scientific genius to make something like this. Therefore, our boss who made this is a scientific genius. Grah, you're eavesdropping. I was just thinking out loud. You're a persistent pest. I'm getting tired of running away. But I'm not going to waste my energy knocking you around. Well, dude, I don't know how you expect this to end, then. Oh, I thought that was his footprint. I'm like, wow, I'm catching up. Alright, so we gotta go through this pointless little town. Not even a town, it's just our route. Valor Lakefront there. Hey, why am I running like this anyway? that new universe that the boss was talking about. It's giving me goosebumps thinking about it. So we use this and yeah, you're eavesdropping and only talking to myself. You're persistent. Oh, I'm getting lightheaded. You're persistent too. I'm all pooped up from running, but I'm not gonna battle you. Well, dude, I'm not really gonna give you much of a choice here. Listen here. Oh no, you're still on my tail. The lake's within sight. You leave me no choice, but Pokemon will KO you. Who did I put up front? Goliath? That's right. And what a choice that was, because he's just got a Glameow, which I love that the evil team's like standard Pokemon is a Glameow. I just find that funny. Got $1,000 or something. Can't battle anymore. We're on fumes. I'll have to give this to the commander. I wish I got to use it at the lake. No, you have to give it to me, son. Uh-oh, Cynthia's here. Oh, hello. No, long time no see. How's your Pokedex feeling going? I came to research the folklore about the lake, but well, it doesn't appear that the lake is open to the public now. Have you heard the folklore about it? They say there's an island inside the lake, and inside that island is a mirage of a Pokemon. No one must enter the chamber of that Pokemon. Sorry to change the subject, but have you seen the group of Psyduck on Route 210? Yes. Yes, that's right. By the cafe on Route 210. You've seen that group of Psyduck huddled with their heads in their hands? Anyway, what you should do is use this medicine on Psyduck. You're working on a Pokedex, so it would be worthwhile for you. Not really. I mean, yeah, sure. I went on a big adventure with a Pokedex when I was younger. I hope you get to meet every kind of Pokemon there is to see. It may help you with the secret of the Mirage Pokemon. See you later. If everybody goes on an adventure with Pokemon or Pokedexes when they're younger, why do I still have to fill in the Pokedex? Shouldn't that information just be like readily available at this point? Don't we have Fly yet? I thought we already got the badge for Fly and stuff. Well, let's check our town map. Are we anywhere near where we need to be? No, we need to be like... Okay, wait, here we are. Okay, so I need to get back to Salacion. Okay. Alright, Interesting. Okay. Well, I have exceeded what I intended to do today, if I'm being honest. Let's head back down to Pastoria and see if there's anything we could do there. Because I honestly... I'm not heading back to Salacion on foot, so there's got to be Fly somewhere. But I would have to pull up the wiki in order to figure out where that is. So let's head into Pastoria here, see if there's anything worthwhile. If not, it's the gym. Got houses and such. Anything else going on here? Oop. There's gotta be something in here. Why would this be here? Huh. Okay. Where's this go? Oh, it does head to another route. Okay. Well, that works. Let me check something real quick. Alright, Whippersnapper. So, I just double checked, because I keep forgetting. We are able to catch something on this route, assuming we haven't already. I'm gonna catch something and just, if it ends up that we did catch something on here before, you guys can let me know. So we're gonna do that really quickly. And then I'm going to speed up through this because this route will actually loop us back north toward past Salacion, where we need to be. That's where the Psyduck are at. So we don't have to fly. We may, or I don't know if we're supposed to fly or not or yet. But I kind of doubt it because the game is kind of looping us back around that way. So we're gonna head through here, but it is a pretty long route. So let's catch something real quick. We only have a couple minutes left of the episode. So I'm going to catch something, and then we will speed through the rest of this and get back up to Hearthome City, where this kind of connects back up. And from there, we'll figure out... okay, well, we have a Badoo, And Dupe's Claws does extend to the evolutionary family, so we're going to run from Rosalia here. Let's see what else we can potentially get. There we go. Aha! Another Wooper. Okay, beautiful. I will take that for sure. Get Buddy out here. Alright, so Buddy's going to yawn. Put Wooper to sleep. And then he's going to use a water gun, which should be... Oh! Oh, this game does not want me to have any more water Pokemon. Oh, Buddy's so weak with his... Gosh darn it. Ugh. I can't believe that just happened. Okay, well, I guess we're not going to catch another Pokemon here. Darn it. Okay, well, I'm going to speed up and we're going to whip through this route, and then we will come back again at Hearthome City and wrap everything up. So I will see you guys again in a bit. Alrighty. Alright guys, so we stopped off there at the Pokemon Mansion into their trophy garden there and attempted to make a catch in that area as well, but found nothing but duplicates, so we just kind of bypassed. But yeah, we are back here in Hearthome City. We made the trek. Next time we'll pick up with the Salacion, Psyducks, and stuff. with next episode, but I think we're about time for here today. So thank you guys so much for watching. We got ourselves our 4th gym badge, attempted to make a number of catches, and have continued the plot as well. So overall, a relatively productive, if not, well, a busy if not productive episode. We did get a gym badge, but failed to make a single catch this episode, which is a bit depressing. Yeah, not a single catch. We've got some great Pokemon here, though, so we don't really, we're not hurting for catches or by any means. We've got an amazing team coming together. We've got some great Pokemon in the box here that are on the rotating team, as well as I would really love to get Happiny round up. Baneri could be a lot of fun to use at some point. So we've got some good Pokemon here that are just itching to be used. So not super worried about catches. It would be nice if we could get like a Shellos or something, get some more Gen 4 Pokemon going while filling a niche we need to fill. But hey, I'm not complaining. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me. And seriously, if there's anything I can be doing with this series or any of my other ones that would make it more enjoyable for you guys to watch, just let me know. I do this for you, and so any feedback that you can give me that would make you guys enjoy it a little bit more, I will take that into consideration. But yeah, anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.